It will also give members up to $1,000 for funeral costs if a family member dies. Well, you might want to be a little bit more cautious the next time you go to pick up the nozzle. The father of another young murder victim is pleading with the public to help find his son's killer. It took police about 4 hours to make an arrest in this homicide, and they attribute community involvement. Cab drivers I spoke with this morning say all too often their best defense is their own common sense. Though some spectators did show up tonight just because Cain Velasquez made an appearance, the real stars are on the wrestling mat. Read any election mail that you receive, vote at your correct location. Not quite Queen Creek, not quite Coolidge, Santan Valley is nearly an hour's drive southeast of Phoenix. What once used to be farmland is now attracting new home buyers with low prices. But there's something going on with the water, and it's been a problem with residents like Gerald Morgan since a housing boom in the area started.
I heard about them overcharging, and they were supposed to reduce our rates.
The Pinal County Board of Supervisors confirmed there are more than 24,000 residential buildings in Santan Valley, and most are supplied with water from Johnson Utilities. Like Gerald, most residents of Santan Valley moved out here from other cities in the valley.
We lived in Gilbert off of Warner and Cooper, and there's a good $75 to $80 difference in water rates.
Although some residents noticed unusually high water rates, Johnson Utilities requested a sewer rate increase combined with a water rate decrease from the Corporation Commission in 2008. But in this letter to customers, Johnson Utilities reported that the Corporation Commission denied the request. Instead, the commission determined the utility company was overcharging and must implement a retroactive rate decrease of 30% for residential water effective immediately. I tried contacting Johnson Utilities via telephone and email here at their corporate office in Scottsdale, as well as their offices in Santan Valley, and never received a response. The Corporation Commission refused to comment on the issue because of pending litigation. While the rate decrease comes as good news for residents like Gerald, he still is not convinced it's enough.
If they did wrong, let's get it right.
In Santan Valley, Pilar Arias, Cronkite News.
It's mutual aid, take care of each other.
Founded in 1901, people in the struggling mining town of Douglas are used to leaning on each other to survive. And one organization has been a unique resource since the very beginning.
Well, the concept of the Sociedad Mutualista de Obreros Mexicanos was an old concept coming from Mexico.
For decades, the society has eased the transition for migrants coming to the U.S. from Mexico.
And you see old letters, and you see this documents that say that, they helped each other. And
today, the society has 150 members who still follow the bylaws, pay dues, and hold meetings in the original hall.
If somebody is in need, that they are down in the dumps, we all chip in and buy groceries and take them a basket full of food, or if they're in the hospital, we go see them.
Founded in an era when many Americans wouldn't help Mexican migrant workers, today's immigration debate isn't new to members.
It was almost like taking steps back in history. And the old timers, quickly began talking about their experiences, their times when they were growing up.
Today, the society is focused on finding new members so that this resource can remain for another 90 years.
Never let the Sociedad die, because it's very, very good, and it has helped us all a lot. Don't let it die.
If you'd like to learn more about the society or how you can help, we've added a link on our website. Just go to cronkitenewsonline.com. Live in the newsroom, Pilar Arias, Cronkite News. It was the annual Maroon and Gold Wrestle-Offs, but this year there was someone special sitting in the front row.
I'm glad to be the champion. I'm glad to constantly defend that title. I want to hold that title for a long time.
Cain Velasquez, UFC heavyweight champion and ASU graduate, was at the Riches Wrestling Complex on Friday, less than 1 week after he won the championship versus Brock Lesnar in Anaheim, California.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little starstruck.
Although some spectators did show up tonight just because Cain Velasquez made an appearance, the real stars are on the wrestling mat. Turns out Arizona State University's wrestling program has helped many wrestlers become successful. For wrestling father Michael Moore, even with the star power in the stands, the event was just like any other match. He was there to cheer on his son no matter who else made an appearance.
But just watching your son succeed and you know, you're proud of him.
Kane's support of the program has remained strong even after graduation.
When I'm done with the fight, I come here. I come here to relax. I'm here to hang out with friends and coaches.
During the wrestle-offs, ASU wrestlers are split into 2 teams, maroon and gold, to try to determine the starting lineup as the season officially kicks off. And although Kane won't be at every event, we know that Wes's father, Michael, will.
Go, there it is. There it is.
In Tempe, Pilar Arias, Cronkite News.